Hey guys, Marsinger here, bringing you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, and so today we are going to be jumping into the BROLY Red Zone event to try out the BUU duo. Now this one is going to be interesting for them because one of the big things that is potentially going to cause an issue for these boys is the AoE phase. I'm going to deliberately not get an 18 key super here with Piccolo because the goal is going to be, in order to deal with that AoE phase as easily as possible, the goal is going to probably want to be in this event to be able to do the standby in the AoE phase, right? Because once you go into the Vegeta standby mode, you can tank the AoE for like nothing, basically, right? No damage. Double digits if you pick up enough orbs. Low damage otherwise, which, you know, is good. So, yeah, we should be looking pretty nice if we can get that. So, the big thing is we need to get 4 attacks with the BUU duo as early as possible. So, we always get this extra one. And then if we get 24 key, we get this extra one, because it doesn't have to be a super attack. So now we just need to rely on, do we get the additional from the hidden potential? Now obviously with these guys getting, we did, let's go. So with these guys getting getting skill orbs at the end of the anniversary, I have given them the build that I want to go for, minus the skill orbs they get at the end. So obviously once they are actually like quote unquote finished, they will have more additional than they do now. Because we do really want to get, like, if you get those 4 attacks on the first turn, that just sets you up so nicely. Also, the fact that we didn't kill him here is actually perfect as well. So, what do we do here? Who has the most defense in slot 1? I'm going to assume it is them. Yeah, so even though they have type disadvantage, we do get 100% extra defense in slot 1. We don't get any key, though. I mean, I guess at least they do 1 attack towards their standby. They don't get any supers, so they're not going to be stacking defense at all. But, oh, and he is stunned, so yeah. But yeah, they get the crit, they kill him, so at least they've got 1 attack towards the 4 for their standby. So now, ideally, we want to not 1 turn this turn. So let's go for, if we put these guys in slot 1, that means they won't get as much of an attack boost. We don't need them to get like 50 million supers. The only problem is, apparently it's going to be that or nothing. Well, I don't want them to just get 1 super. Like, what are they at here at the start of turn 2? With only Fierce Battle active, they've got 400k defense at the start of turn 2. That is pretty good. I mean, I guess we'll do this, right? We just have to hope that we don't get, like, loads of attacks. And then if I do this, shall I skip out on the support for Bulma as well? Because I do want to stall, but like I don't want to deliberately do like really badly, but I guess I can stall on the other units, right? Because Piccolo and Bulma, they don't build up, so not attacking with them is not the end of the world. Because then ideally we can just come in on the next turn, get the attacks that we need with the other BUU duo, and then finish off Tech Broly. And then that puts us in the perfect spot to go into the STR phase with these guys who've gotten a ton of extra attacks. Because remember, on the first turn, they only got an additional normal and then an additional super. So now they've already done 5 super attacks. Can we get the additional as well? Or we get another additional normal. So, I mean, these guys are looking pretty chunky now in terms of their defense. Piccolo, we deliberately didn't get a super. Bulma, we're only getting the 12 key. So we should be good here to not finish him off. Of course, Piccolo, being the absolute Chad that he is, gets the additional super, but explosive demon way, and he gets the crit because, you know, why not? But okay, he's gonna eat a super. Did he take any hits? He has taken some hits already. Oh, just banged my mic. I don't know how loud that was gonna be, but yeah. Piccolo just shrugs that off like it's nothing. And then Bulma, of course she crits as well, but she doesn't kill. The only bad thing is this is leaving the other BUU duo in this pretty awkward position where they're not getting any super attacks off. And if we do this, we obviously have the potential that we're going to get supered in slot 1 here, which is kind of awkward, but why not? We'll grab these. I mean, we are going to get 100% extra defense in slot 1. We haven't had any build up with the gods either. So that is the problem. Like there are problems with how this is going in terms of like how well the other units will potentially perform if not getting the attacks and stuff that they need. Because I imagine even without a crit, we probably finish him off with this attack, right? Yeah, I still love that animation though. And this KO screen, like, look how good that is. Whew. Alright, so we got exactly what we wanted. AoE Broly phase with the standby ready to go. We even get to see where the super attack is because we have Piccolo on the rotation. And there just isn't going to be... Oh, no, it's right at the start. Oh, that's a bit risky for Piccolo then. What's he on? Yes, he's only on 173k defense. Interesting. Well, we're going to... stand by anyway. I mean, we're always going to do this. Now, unfortunately, I really wanted to show these guys just eating the standby and eating the super attack in their standby and not taking any damage. But the problem is going to be here now. If I don't use an item, physical Piccolo at the end is just going to die. Like, he couldn't have been supering in slot 3. No, I could put physical Piccolo in slot 1. But even if he triple supers this turn, it's not like he's going to take no damage from the AoE. So that is a bit sketchy in and of itself. So we can get 7 orbs here. So let's do that. And then we always just want to get the most orbs possible, right? So we get 6 for you. And then if we transform with Piccolo, we do get the damage reduction. The only problem is we then stop stacking, which could be an issue for the later stage. So, oh, that's the wrong button. I think I will just have to go ahead and pop an item here. It sucks because obviously the BUU duo are not going to take any damage. So, like, we don't have to use an item on their behalf, but... yeah, it's unfortunate because otherwise Piccolo just eats the big one here, which is not good. So, yeah, Vegeta, I mean, this is going to do double-digit damage, obviously, because we have the Whis active, but this would have probably done double-digit damage anyway. And then, yeah, you only take... wow, we still took 500k. Oof. Yeah, not getting a lot of stacks with... the STR Piccolo, physical Piccolo is a bit unfortunate. It's a shame physical STR Piccolo isn't on these guys' leader skill, because I would have happily brought him instead of the physical one. But at least he's going to get a couple of stacks at the end here. That will, of course, give him, with the Whis active, it will tank all the normal attacks for double-digit damage at least. But... yeah, very unfortunate placement with the super. Again, this comes back to the discussion that we've been having for a while now on Global, because obviously the Sin fight is still not out yet. But this is why I think the Broly fight is still harder than the Metal Cooler Core. Because, like, that AoE super, if this was the Metal Cooler Core fight, and that super was in slot 1, then the standby Vegeta just eats that super, and that's it. That's all we needed to worry about for the whole turn. But because it was an AoE, like, if we were going for a no-item run, then it would have just been GG on that turn, right? Because, you know, that's it. We were getting supered in slot 1. Piccolo, physical Piccolo would have died, because you saw just how much damage he took with a Whis active. So that absolutely would have been game over. Also, it's like we don't have the Scouter for this turn, so am I getting AoE'd again? Because everybody on this turn except the gods would tank a super, like, reasonably well. So do I risk it? I mean, we still have the Whis active, but even with a Whis, like, the gods, when we pick up the Bulma support, are going to have, like, 300k defense. Which means they probably do still die to the AoE. But let's see how this plays out here. Hopefully he's not supering in slot 1 again if he is supering this turn. Because, I mean, these guys... I should have put the gods in slot 1, actually. I don't know what I was thinking. Because these guys get extra attack if you put them in slot 2. So with all their additional supers, they're going to be more likely to have finished them off. Because they got type disadvantage, which means they really need to crit if we are going to win on this turn. So having extra attack with them would have been really good. Or at least there's a crit. And we get the other super. If we crit on this one, we're going to be looking good here. As long as... I guess he could still super directly after this, though. But... and there's another crit as well. Look at these guys go. Very good. Alright, cool. Phew. This at least gives these guys a stack as well. And we did get enough key to get the guaranteed additional, didn't we? So we definitely are finishing off Broly here. And we save one of our Whis for the final phase, which is obviously good. Now, the question is going to be, do we turbocharge the Spirit Bomb or do we just use it now? Because we've got a lot going on here that we could do. Now, we don't charge the Spirit Bomb by using the... I feel like if we want to go the absolute optimal God strategy, then this is what we do, right? We Orange Piccolo, then we use Orange Piccolo to set up orbs for the... when we come out of Orange Piccolo. Which I haven't really already done a great job of. So we'll do this. We've got a ton of blues in the middle. I guess it also depends whether we end up getting 2 or 3 turns of Orange Piccolo. But the thing is, if he super attacks twice during the Orange Piccolo transformation, it means we know he's not going to super attack afterwards. Because when we launch the Spirit Bomb with the BUU duo, we go back to being in their Super Saiyan 3 Goku and Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta form for the rest of the turn to play out. And if he super attacked them, I don't know how like built up they are going to be. Whether or not they would be able to eat that super. So, as long as he super attacks again here, then we should be all good, right? It doesn't have to be this turn either, I don't think, because the giant form delays, so it's still the same turn, but Broly can super twice in one turn. Just super here to make it easy so I don't get confused. Oh, wait, no, he still has another attack to go. Orange Piccolo's been getting too many additionals for me to keep track. He's just going off, doing his thing, smacking Broly around with the type advantage as well, so chipping away at his HP in this final phase. Is he going to super again this turn? No. All right, so he needs to super on this turn, and then that means we should be able to cancel out the super on the last bit. So I'm going to try and keep all of these AGL orbs here in the middle. So that gives us a nice big chunk of orbs. Because then, once we come out of the Orange Piccolo transformation, I'm going to put Piccolo in slot 1. Pick up all those orbs with him to overcharge the Spirit Bomb a little bit. And then, boom, we're going to drop the hammer. And then to play out the rest of the turn, Piccolo will be in slot 1. Because he's going to be our best slot 1 defensive option. And then, did we have Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta on the rotation with them as well? So obviously he has the 70% chance to counter. Although he won't be able to super, so actually it doesn't even matter. So we'll be fine. And yeah, we should be looking pretty good. Orange Piccolo just going ham. He is not happy with Broly today, it seems. So... was that even the end of the turn, or has he still got... oh no, that wasn't the last slot. So yeah, he's still got another one to go. Both of these turns in a row, I thought that was the final attack for Orange Piccolo, but... man is the Energizer Bunny out here. He just keeps going and going and going. So... can we get even more additionals here? I mean, how can you not just love this LR Piccolo unit? Like, he's so good. I mean, we have done half of Broly's HP with essentially no risk of taking any damage so far. I mean, is this just going to set him up for the Spirit Bomb to actually just kill him? I mean, if the Spirit Bomb crits, it actually might just kill... oh, okay, well, okay. I actually really didn't want that to happen, but... so I guess I grab... let's do this. Because I don't want him to do too much. I want to see the Spirit Bomb actually, like, going ham. So, we'll do this. Miss a couple of supers here. Because Orange Piccolo just did too much. He's trying to steal the show out here. I mean, a lot of people do put Piccolo above the BUU duo in their tier lists. So, I mean, in terms of defensive capability, I can probably see it, right? Because the standby turns, the BUU duo are essentially invincible, as long as you pick up enough orbs, right? But otherwise, outside of that, Piccolo's defensive capability is better in his normal forms, and then obviously he's just invincible when you're Orange Piccolo, and you cancel out the future super attacks, which then benefits the entire team, because they're not going to be able to eat a super. And then the Orange Piccolo form, whilst it doesn't necessarily do crazy damage, I mean, this fight where we have type advantage against Broly, like, look how much damage we've done to him. So the Spirit Bomb, like, pretty much guaranteed to just kill him now, right? I think even if I don't get a crit, like, we're just GG with the Spirit Bomb. So, we de-transform. We've got our standby boys in the middle. Oh, we also get some extra orbs because of the orb changing. So, we pick up all of those with Orange Piccolo, and then here we go. Time to drop the hammer. This animation is so good. Like, the blue flash and everything, that close-up on Goku's face is super good. And then, yeah, not only this, the Spirit Bomb looks really good. I do like this cut-in as well with Dende and Porunga. And then, yeah, this close-up as well is super good. But yeah, Spirit Bomb, are you going to crit? Let's do it right now. Ah, oh, no crit, but still 13.6 million. So see you later, Broly. Off you go. And there's the beautiful KO screen as well. So, yeah, there you go. That was the Majin Buu duo versus Broly. Piccolo carrying quite hard on this team. But, I mean, he's on their team, right? So why would you not use him? He is insanely good. Absolute cheat code for this game. But you can see how well he works there, setting up the Spirit Bomb for victory. Because, as I said, if the Spirit Bomb didn't kill, because of the Giant Form, Broly was now unable to super attack. So if the Giant Form didn't kill, or sorry, the Spirit Bomb didn't kill, either Piccolo kills with his attacks at the start of the turn, depending on like how low Broly's HP is at that point, or the Buu duo in slot 2, who are now getting 100% extra attack, they're then firing off all of their attacks, and then we had Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta in slot 3. So he set it up so that they can knock it out and get the win without having to worry, essentially. So really, really good performance with this team. Definitely happy with that one. So let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. What do you think of the Buu duo? Has your opinion of them changed at all? I know a lot of people were a bit down on them going into the anniversary on Global, but my hope is that by actually playing with them and using them on teams and stuff, maybe people will have gotten the hype up for them a little bit more, because I do think they are a really fun unit. So let me know what you guys think down below in the comments section. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Masked Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new, check out the links down below for the Discord and the merch store, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.